Hello, this is Mr. Price, and this is the video on the adding and subtracting fractions for your fraction PLT. I'm going to go through a few of the questions in detail down below. If you did it like this, that's absolutely fine. Otherwise, I'll just put some answers up here as well. Okay, so for this box here, I need to add an eighth and 3/8, which I'm going to show here. Okay. Now, because I've got the same sized denominator, that means that my numerator is also going to be same sized. So 1/8 plus 3/8 is 4/8. Okay, and now I can see I've got a common factor of in 4 and 8 of 4. So I'm going to divide that by 4 and that by 4, and I get 1 over 2. So that's going to be a half. But I'm going to keep in mind it's also 4/8 because that will help me when I do this box up here. Okay, 3/8 plus 1/8 is also a half. Okay, and then finally an eighth plus an eighth I'm going to do here. So 1/8 plus 1/8 is 2/8. And because I've got a common factor here and here of 2, divide the top by 2 and the bottom by 2, I get a quarter. So this is going to be 1/4. Okay, I'm now going to add this box up to get a half plus a half is 1 whole, or 2 over 2. I'm going to put a hole in here. Okay, and then a half plus a quarter. Now I already know a half was 4/8, and I know a quarter was 2/8. So 4/8 plus 2/8 is 6/8. Going to do that down here. 4/8 plus 2/8 is 6/8, and then I've got a common factor here and here of 2, so that's the same as 3/4. Okay, and then finally this box is going to be 1 add 3/4, which is just 1 whole and 3/4. That's the first one done. Okay. This one slightly more difficult, but shouldn't still be too bad. So I'm going to go this one in more detail in a bit quicker this time. So 1/10 and 3/10 is 4/10. Okay, so 4/10. But I can also simplify this one to 2/5. Okay. Now, let's have a look here. So this box, so something plus 1/10 is 4/10. So that must be 3/10, because 3/10 plus 1/10 is 4/10. Okay, and now I can do this box here. 3/10 plus 1/10 is also 4/10. Okay, or 2/5. Okay, 4/10 plus 4/10 is 8/10. I'm going to also simplify that one to 4/5. And then finally 8/10 plus 8/10. Now here I'm going to do this one in a little bit more detail down here. So 8/10 plus 8/10. Now I'm going to split up this 8/10 into 2/10 and 6/10. So clearly 8/10 plus 2/10 is 1 whole, and then a whole plus 6/10 is 1 6/10. So I could put that one up there and simplify if need be. Okay, to 1 3/5. Okay, obviously I can't go through the make your own one up, so I'll check that one in class. Okay, let's look at the last 6 questions. So, to add these, I'm going to look at my example. I change my denominators so they're the same number, and then add my fractions as usual. So common denominators of 3/5 and 5/10 is going to be in tenths. So I've multiplied the 5 by 2, so I multiply the top by 2 to get 6 over 10, and my 5/10 hasn't changed. And 6/10 plus 5/10 is 11/10. Okay, and then 10 goes into 11 one time with 1/10 left over. Okay, next one. I want a common denominator of 6 and 3. that's going to be both 6. So that stayed the same. I want to multiply that by 2, so multiply that by 2, and I get 5 6 take away 2 6 is 3 6, and that is the same as a half. Divide top and bottom by 3. Okay, this one, common denominator of 8, 4 and 2. All these numbers are in the 8 times table. That has stayed the same. I haven't touched that. I've multiplied both top and bottom by 1. I've multiplied the top bottom by 2. So multiply the top by 2. I get 2 8s. Multiply that by 4. Multiply that by 4. I get 4 over 8. So 5 over 8, take away 2 over 8 is 3 8s plus 4 8s. 3 8s plus 4 8s is 7 8s. This one. Okay, I want a number that's in the 6 and a 9 times table. That's 18. If you chose a different number, then make sure you do the lowest common multiple. A quick way of doing this is just quickly doing in multiples. 166, 2 6 is 12, 18, 18. There it is. Okay, so I've multiplied that by 3. So multiply that by 3. I multiplied that by 2. Multiply that by 2. So I get 15 over 18 plus 10 over 18. That's equal to 25 over 18. And 18 goes into 25 once, with 7 left over. 1 and 7 over 18. Okay, 11 12s take away 3 8s. I want a number that's in the 8 and a 12 times table, and I believe that's 24. So 24, 24. So I multiplied that by 2. So multiply that by 2. I multiplied that by 3. Multiply that by 3. So 11 times 2 is 22, and 3 times 3 is 9. So 22 over 24 take away 9 over 24. Well, 22 take away 10 would give me 12. So 22 take away 9 would give me 13 over 24. Okay, and last one. So I want a common denominator of 6, 8 and 12. Now here I know that a number in the 12 times table will also be in the 6 times table. So I can ignore the 6. I just have to worry about a number that's in the 8 and the 12 times table. We've previously done that in the previous question. That's 24. So put them all out of 24. I've multiplied that by 4. So multiply that by 4. I've multiplied that by 3. So multiply that by 3. And I've multiplied that by 2. Multiply that by 2. So 20 over 24. Subtract 3 over 24. Add 2 over 24. Now, 20 over 24, take away 3 over 24, that's 17 over 24, add 2 over 24, gives me 19 over 24. And that is your homework fully finished. If you need any further help, just come and see me in class. Thank you.